everybody. I thought that I would quickly jump on and start this vlog while Matt's not in the car. The reason I'm starting it while he's not here is because I have a surprise for him. So he's going to think after this, we're just going to start vlogging like normal. He's going to think that the vlog hasn't started yet, but here is the start. We are currently at Uluru, which by the way is so much more beautiful than it is in the photos. The photos just don't do it justice. As you're driving in and you can see it, it just looks photoshopped. It is insane. But anyway, the surprise that I have for him, he's not in the car, so I have to talk fast. The surprise that I have for him is that tomorrow he thinks that we don't really have anything planned. He thinks that we're just going to be mooching around Uluru, exploring, not really doing much other than, you know, walking around, doing a few walks, that kind of thing. But tomorrow we actually have a helicopter tour booked. So I'm so excited for that. We've never, well, I've never seen like the top of Uluru. We didn't make it here before they closed it to the public. Matt's been up the top before, but I wanted to go up the top, and we both really like going on helicopters. I think it's just a really cool experience. So I booked it, he doesn't know, and he's coming back, so I better go.
Welcome back to the next vlog, I guess.
Yeah.
We're here at Uluru now.
We're just outside.
It's behind us. We're just about to go in, just do this little walk to like a little water hole. Just at the base of the rocks over there.
I don't want to butcher the name of it, so I'll just put it on the screen here. Yeah. Because I don't really know how to say it, and I don't want to say it wrong. So I'll just pop it on the screen. But yeah, it's just a little water hole in the side of Uluru, right?
Pretty much.
Matt's been before, but I've not.
Yeah, a few years ago we actually climbed it, because obviously you're not allowed to anymore.
Yeah, which is a shame.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but that's alright.
That's okay.
We got an extra day around here because we weren't going to stay at the
Ayers Rock campground.
Yeah, but we decided to just come in because our free camp we were going to stay at just didn't look very nice.
It wasn't too bad. It was just a roadside stop, and there was
like
no protection from the wind or anything like that. And when we got there, it was just super windy, but also super hot. There was no shade or anything like that. It would be alright if it wasn't so windy or so hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just decided to drive into the township and see if we could try our luck getting a spot in the caravan park, which we did. We had to pay for a powered site last night, and tonight and tomorrow night we're just on unpowered. So yeah, it's nice. It's an alright little campground.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's still quite a few people out here. With it being November, I thought that it would have been quieten down a bit with the temperatures, but there's still a lot of people out here.
Yeah, surprising amount of people.
Yes.
Right.
So let's go into the walk. So we've just pulled up to a really popular sunset viewing spot to watch the rock change colours on the sunset. And before we came on this trip, the aircon wasn't working in the car, so we took it down to a local aircon fixer, paid a bunch of money to get it fixed, and it's making a horrible noise every time we turn it on. So Matt's doing a bit of maintenance under the car, doing a bit of maintenance on the aircon. So are you going to turn it on and see?
Yeah, I don't really know what's wrong.
We don't really know what's wrong with it, but So, have you found the problem?
I think so. The AC tensioner pulley is like the bearing's a bit cooked. It's not spinning very nice. Like that should just keep spinning, but it doesn't. Get another one.
If you're gonna have issues, this is not a bad place to you know, sit while Matt's fixing the car.
Yeah, with the flies. I've been through about like 5 of these too, so they wear out fairly quick because they sit at the bottom of the engine and they just get full of water and sand.
Yeah,
salt.
right. So maybe the Simpson Desert just couldn't handle it. But anyway, look at that view. Absolutely stunning. Stunning.
The aircon is back in action for now. A bit of a temp fix. Don't know how long it'll last. We'll still have to replace it. I took the there's like little rubber caps on the bearings that keep the water out. I pulled those off and just sprayed it with a bunch of WD-40 and then repacked it with a bunch of wheel bearing grease and then put the little rubber caps back on, and it's not squealing, so that's good. Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts.
And it's cold.
And it's cold, yeah, it's working properly.
So we came down for some nice sunset photos of the rock and this view, and oh my goodness, it is oh my god, it's raining.
Well, we're still here, still at the rock. I think the last thing you saw, it started raining.
Yeah, so we had to quickly retreat to the car.
Yeah, but we ended up staying here, and it's lucky we did because big rainbow came out, as you can see there.
It was over the rock.
Yeah, it was over the rock earlier. The rock was in full sun.
Yes.
But no, it was epic.
So
I don't think too many people see that.
It was pretty spectacular that we got to see a rainbow over Uluru. I mean, how many people can say that?
Probably not many.
It was so cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was so we've just done our washing. It's a new day.
It's sunny.
It's sunny. It's very hot. We're just hiding in the shade. We don't really have much planned for today, or at least that's what Matt thinks. So we have to be back here.
Here we go.
We have to be back here at 1 p.m. Because we're going to look at the rock again, but this time we're going via helicopter.
Oh my goodness.
So
wow.
So I booked this ages ago.
It's a bit of a surprise.
I booked it a while ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Wow.
There's your surprise.
That's pretty cool.
So the vlog already knows that there was a surprise coming.
Oh,
so yesterday when you went out of the car before we'd started this new vlog, I told them what I was doing and I said this is the real start of the vlog, and later on Matt's going to think we're starting the vlog again. So yeah,
sneaky.
So 1 p.m. we're getting picked up and we're doing a 15 to 20 minute flight over the rock.
Wow.
So I'm excited because obviously I've not seen the top. I've not seen the view.
I just like going in helicopters.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Cool.
Did I pull it off? Did you know?
No.
You didn't know at all?
No.
Ah, I pulled it off. I'm so excited.
Job. Thank you.
That's okay.
That'd be awesome.
Woo! It's helicopter time.
Almost.
Almost. We're just hiding in the shade at the moment until our shuttle bus comes and gets us.
Yeah.
This morning we went to the theatre, so they have a free like movie cinema area.
Which we mainly went to just to sit in the aircon.
Yeah. And then the majority of the movies they play there are kids' movies. So we actually watched Shaun the Sheep. But
that's right, I've never seen it.
It was nice because we got to sit in the air conditioning, so it was pretty cool. And then after that we went over to the closest hotel, which was called the Deserts in the Sand Hotel, I believe. And we stopped in at the bar and bistro there
a bit
to
of
get
lunch,
a bit of lunch.
Cheeky drink.
Yes, and a drink.
Ready for the helicopter ride.
Yeah, now we're all full up, ready to go on the helicopter. And it's hot. It's very hot.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Hopefully the helicopter's air conditioned.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
Let's hope. We just got back to the car after our helicopter flight.
Yes.
It was pretty awesome.
So good. And the guy was super informative, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Telling us
It's
so
good.
much information.
Good to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to have a good look at the rock. Good day for it as well.
Yeah.
No aircon in the helicopter, but we had little floor vents.
Vents. So
Luckily.
it wasn't too. I mean, it wasn't too bad.
Once we were in the air, it was all good.
Yeah, but when you're landing and before you're taking off, it takes a little while, and you're like just sitting there sweating. So the pool at our caravan park is out of action, and it's so freaking hot. So we're gonna try and sneak into one of the resorts.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a go.
We had a look on Google Maps, like satellite view, and we think we can sneak into one. Plus, there's so many people around. How are they gonna know?
We'll walk in.
And the pool that we're going to has actually got a bar with it as well. So we're just gonna try and get in.
Alright, let's go. What's the temp? It's like 38, 37, 30. It's freaking hot.
Yeah.
Let's get in the pool.
So hot.
Well, we're back at the car after spending the last few hours just lounging by the pool, chilling out. It was pretty nice. Got a drink from the bar.
And we managed to sneak in.
We did, but we didn't actually sneak in because we were allowed to go in there. So, but anyway, it was good. This is our camel, Sterling.
Sterling.
He's got a muzzle, he's a bit of a crazy one.
The man said his name's Psychopath. Just kidding, it's Sterling. But I reckon that's code for this camel's crazy.
He looks good.
He does, but look at the way he's laying. He's got his like legs
I know.
It's
Don't know
gonna be
why.
interesting getting on him.
Let's watch the big one. That's the biggest one.
Alright, Mr. Rock.
Rocky.
Ready? Get up now. Rock, are you ready? Rock. Rock. Hey. Halfway there.
Whoa. It's huge.
Go.
Oh, no, all good. We made it on the camel.
Oh yeah.
You can film us.
Don't worry about
Yeah, we're gonna do what we
We just got back from doing the camels.
Yes.
Sunrise. Camel experience.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
It was
It's always
pretty cool.
fun going on camels. And well, what was your first time like going on a camel? Pretty fun?
Yeah, it's sort of what you expect, really. Like,
Yeah.
they're not. Well, they are fast, but they don't walk very fast. They kind of just like.
Getting up and sitting down is interesting, but when you're sitting on them, it's pretty cruisy.
Yeah. So we got picked up at about 4:40 this morning.
Yep.
And it's now 7:40. So total of 3 hours there and back on the camels, getting the rundown.
Temperature was great, which is nice because it's obviously really hot out here during the day. The temperature was good.
They had like tea and coffee and damper at the end, so we managed to get that.
Bit of breakfast.
I'll just 1 second.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, where's my purse? It's on the other side.
Yeah, it's on the other
Anyway,
side.
we got a key ring with our camel on it.
Yeah,
his name was Sterling, or they call him Sterlo.
Yeah. He was pretty big.
He was pretty
big fella.
And they say that some of the camels are muzzled, and originally when we got put in front of Sterling, I was like, no, our camel's muzzled, it might be crazy, you know. But the lady said they're just cheeky, and when you're out on the walks they try and like eat things and eat the trees and stuff like that.
It's a hungry boy.
It's just to stop them from doing that.
Yeah, but at the end they took the muzzles off so we could like give
Take
him some
some
pats and
selfies.
photos.
Pats, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. And then the camel behind us as well, because Matt was on the back. The camel behind us was
Oh, I kept itching his head on me.
yeah,
That's
he's
pretty
like
funny.
rubbing his head. It was so
That's
funny. It
alright.
was so cute. He had
Anyway.
big floppy lips, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Anyway, it was a great way to start the morning, and
Yeah, it
now
was.
we're gonna drive to Alice Springs.
Yes. So we left Uluru area this morning and drove our way to Alice Springs, which we've been in now since about 2 p.m. and I think it's almost 6. We're staying at the Heritage Caravan Park and we just did a few bits and bobs. Food shopping, stocking up, getting ready to go across the Tanami, and Matt also ducked into Repco to get...
I ordered this yesterday morning when we were at Alice. Just the idler pulley for the aircon.
So
That was a bit
the aircon
broken.
was a bit broken.
We did talk about that.
We
so,
did, yes. So Matt's just replacing the part.
Yeah.
You look
It worked
tired.
until we got here today, which was great. We had aircon the whole time.
Yeah, so he's just replacing it so that we don't die of heat on the Tanami.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing, and it's starting to cool down. It's really nice at sort of 6 p.m. because the sun's like, it's still light out, but it's a lot cooler, a lot more bearable. So while he's doing that, I'm going to start cooking dinner.
Well, we left our campground this morning in Alice Springs and went to get a bit of breakfast, bit of energy.
Bit of human fuel.
Yep, and then we went and fueled the car up. Managed to get some diesel for like $2.30 a litre
Woo!
from a truck stop,
Which is the
was-
cheapest we've paid
Yeah.
this whole trip.
It actually sounds very cheap for us, but it's
Which is
still very
so
expensive.
like, that is just so depressing.
Anyway,
isn't it?
yeah, it is very depressing. But here we are. We've just reached the start of the Tanami Road. Going straight across the Tanami Road, Tanami Desert, to get to, it sort of ends at Halls Creek,
Yeah.
and then from there we'll head to Broome. But yeah,
So we
all
should
the
be
roads
on
are open,
We should be on the Tanami for like 2.5 days, maybe.
something like that. It's about 1,000 k's from here to Halls Creek.
But it's 300 k's on bitumen, and then you go on dirt. So
Yeah,
it will take longer than.
depending on how good or bad the dirt road is, but
Yeah.
it should be alright, I reckon.
People say that there's parts of it that are horribly corrugated, but
Yeah.
you just go a bit slower. We're in no rush. We've got accommodation booked in Broome, but we've got plenty of time before that accommodation's booked. So.
Yeah, so yeah, we're about to hit it. We'll probably stop somewhere at like check out the Wolf Creek crater quickly. We won't camp there. We're a bit superstitious.
Well, I am. You know, I watch too many crime shows, and there's too many people that like obsess over that kind of thing and then want to recreate it. So I don't want to be part of that recreation.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, let's go.
get back on the road.
Been on the Tanami for
Like an hour?
an hour.
And we found more wild camels.
We found so many. There's how many? 6 of them. 6 or 7 wild camels just like walking along. You can kind of see them, but Matt's about to get the drone up. We have been travelling on the Tanami for a couple of hours now, and we're about to fuel up in the last stop until Halls Creek, which is 742 k's away. And what does 1 tank of fuel for us do?
Usually the main tank we should get around 800.
Right, plus we've got jerry cans.
2 jerry cans, but we've also got like a 30-40 k an hour headwind at the moment.
So
We're about to see how much fuel we've used in the last 100 k's because we got to duck in here to fuel up.
yeah,
Yeah,
but we should make it
should be all good.
without using the jerry cans,
Yeah, we'll see, maybe.
hopefully,
It'll be close.
just to back up.
Yeah, it'll be close. Right, we just went and found the fuel station. and only put in pretty much like 16 litres, which really is not too bad considering the wind.
Yeah.
And we usually get 15 litres per 100 basically, is about the best. So
yeah, so that
not too bad.
Really well.
Now I just let the tyres down and we're just going to quickly make a sandwich or something before we hit the road because it's pretty much dirt from here on. Rightio, day 2 on the Tanami. Last night was just an absolutely horrible night. So we pulled up to camp, we found a nice spot, we set the tent up and it was all sweet, we were happy. And then we saw a bunch of lightning in the distance and we were like, oh yeah, like should be alright. But then it kept getting closer and closer and then the lightning was turning like purple and there was ground strikes and stuff. And we were sort of in the middle of the open a bit, so we got a bit worried because the tent is like really tall and obviously like the whole car's metal and we're the only thing out here that's metal. So we packed the tent down and sort of sat in the car for a bit and I drove near some trees and then we decided we were just sitting in the car and we were like, what should we do? And it started pouring down with rain, so we just decided to drive. Oh yeah, this was all at like 10 PM. And then, yeah, so we got in the car and we just drove for like 2 hours basically. It was in like, yeah, we stopped in camp at like midnight. We slept in the car for a couple of hours. And then eventually I popped the rooftop tent up because it was just getting too hot in the car. And it looked like all the storms had sort of cleared, we'd gotten past them. So then we popped the tent up and got back in and yeah. That was a pretty eventful night, and now it's like, what, like 7 in the morning, 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30.
Yeah, so we haven't had much sleep, but we're kind of keen to just get over the Tanami.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, yeah. Because we don't have service either, so we can't check the weather. We can't see what's on the radar, what's coming for us. Yeah, anyway, let's start the day.
A few flies around.
Just a couple. There's about 15 on your back.
Right, we've done the Tanami.
We made it.
All the deserts of this trip done?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Simpson Desert, Tanami Desert. We made it to the end.
Yeah.
Not too bad of a road, honestly. It's just, you know, pretty flat and just dirt the whole way. Only a couple of bad corrugated spots, but it honestly wasn't too bad. It was better than I expected.
We probably averaged like what, 70 k's an hour?
Oh yeah, 75.
75 maybe.
75. Not too bad.
Yes, I'm very happy to be off the Tanami.
Yeah, it is nice to be off out of the deserts.
Yes, but we are now at a 24-hour layover.
Rest
like
stop.
I'm going on an aeroplane.
No.
Rest stop.
Called Mary Cool.
Yeah, we stayed here last time in the van and we really liked it, so we thought we'd come back and stay again.
It's just a lot hotter this time.
Yeah, it's quite spicy.
It's alright, no, it's a good spot. I'll give you a little look around.
Yeah,
there's like
so there's a little bit of a
here.
breeze, but it's like a hot breeze, so
yeah, it's pretty
I don't know. But I think I prefer having a hot breeze over no breeze.
Yeah, it's probably cooler than any of the other rest stops that we could have stopped at anyway.
Yeah, probably.
This one actually has a bunch of big trees and stuff, so.
Yeah, so Tanami done.
Yep, Tanami done, went and fueled up at Halls Creek and then just came here and that's it. That's the day.
Yeah.